All right, guys. Just wanted to jump in the group here. Was talking to a few people earlier this week. Um, I've really been trying my hardest to deliver as much content as possible. And since what I did was I started my own agency, I'm offering digital marketing services to small businesses. And I've faced a lot of hurdles. In fact, I'm terrible. I found out the hard way that I am awful at money management. I am really bad at money management. So if I ever try to give you money management advice, I'm the wrong person. Do not listen to me. Just full disclaimer. But as far as marketing goes and stuff like that, and digital marketing and all of your SEO, your PPC, sales funnels, psychology behind the marketing too, I'm your guy. And so, anyways, without any further ado, I kind of want to jump into why I'm upset with Ty Lopez. Not literally upset with him. He doesn't affect me emotionally one way or the other. But the guru method, they make things sound easy when they're not. They're simple, right? And there's a difference between being simple and easy. So you can make the most complicated of things sound simple, right? We could dumb it down and make it sound simple, but ultimately you're missing out on all the complexities of everything. So what Ty Lopez ends up doing is he's like, hey, start a social media marketing agency and just get 10 clients to pay you $1,000 a month. And that's 6 figures a year. Boom, you've made it. Yeah, hold on there, Ty Lopez. Okay. You know how many clients I've closed at $1,000 a month? Not many. All right. And first of all, if you're just starting out, why would anybody want to spend $1,000 a month with you if you have no proof of concept? If you have no testimonials, if you have no beginning, no, you know what I'm saying? Why would anybody do that? It doesn't make any sense. Um, so pretty much what I want to talk about here is the why, right? When you can start explaining to people the whole concept behind everything, and you make it say, okay, here's how it works, then you can finally show them that that you're worth it, right? Like in my case, if I want to close, actually, you know what? Let's close this out. I want to just pull up my calculator here. Um, yeah, I already did this here. So I'm gonna say when I'm pitching, like say $1,000 SEO, right? The client hears $1,000 and I'm not kidding, their eyes like bulge out of their head every time. That's why I don't never begin with pricing. That's my advice to you. Never begin with pricing. Um, but the main point that I want to say is that if you can like offer stack and show value and show all the stuff that you're going to be doing for them, then it's a little bit easier, right? So like when I walk in and I talk to a client, I'm like, I want you to hire me as an employee, but not literally. Okay. I want you to pay me $15 an hour for 40 hours a week. All right. So that's $600 a week. Then I want you to pay me for the entire month, which there's 4 weeks in a month. Okay. That's $2,400. So now I just made the pain less painful to them, right? Now they're looking at me like, oh, wow, if I hired this guy as a full-time employee and I can pay him $2,400. So now the perception's changed, right? So this little infographic that I have up here, this is basically the pitch. It's the presentation that I give when I'm sitting down with clients. And it doesn't matter if I'm on a Zoom call, if I'm doing whatever, if I'm in person, I have the infographics laminated, printed out where I show them. The rule number one is that everyone thinks, and this is, I'm not kidding, and I'm going to draw this here. Hold on. Let's go. Let me paint on this. Everyone thinks, every business owner thinks that they have their website and their website's magical. All they have to do is run SEO, Google ads, and Facebook ads, and then make money. So you end up having this like a la carte system, right? And because people are like, yeah, I just run Facebook ads. Can you run Facebook ads for me? And you're like, yeah, I guess, sure. But there's one huge problem with that. And when you run just Facebook ads, it costs you. And let's say we'll do like a round number. Let's say it's $1. Okay, $1 per click. That's the CPC. So that means if you spend $500, that's a great CPC, by the way. They're more like $5 a click, depending on your niche. But let's say that's 500 people, right? $500 got you 500 clicks. That's 500 people that went to your website. The average website converts at less than 1%. Okay, so that's 5 people that may or may not have called you, that may or may not have acted on what it was that they were supposed to do. Okay, so just having this website is actually terrible. Just running Facebook ads is actually awful. It's not a good system. And that's what I try to explain to my clients, right? So here, let me get out of this. For example, and this is where I come in right here. I'll go ahead and do the full marketing rule. And the reason why it's terrible is because of the rule of 7. All right. So it's a little known fact in sales. Anybody who's ever done sales will tell you that nobody ever buys right out the gate. Sometimes, you can catch lightning in a bottle, but usually they have to get to know you. They have to trust you. They have to understand you. You have to be referred by other people. That's why Ty Lopez's method is just a big stinking pile of cow dung. I mean, I'm sorry, but no, get 10 businesses to pay you $1,000. Why? Why would they do that? They have to earn your trust, right? Well, the same thing goes for the small businesses that I'm selling them. You can't just drive traffic to your website. They have to see you. So there's a whole platform that needs to be built, right? This is just something that I teach them. And this is all the stuff that I want to do for my clients. So, as I got to draw on this again. My computer is slow. It's probably because I'm running the Facebook Live. Let's try that again. All right, here we go. So what ends up happening, the rule of 7 means that they have to have 7 points of contact with you. 7 to 13, actually, technically, if you want to get specific. 7 to 13 points of contact before they take action. And that doesn't even mean they're going to buy. That could just mean that they qualified as a lead, right? That they showed you that they're interested. It's 7 points of contact. So I'll build your website for you. If you need a website, I'll build your website. I'll run paid traffic to your website. I'll do your SEO, okay? But here's where the proof is in the pudding, because at 7 point, I'll put like a tracking cookie on them, right? So that way when they go to your website and they leave and they go to other websites like Amazon or Yahoo or Quora or news sites like CNN or Fox News or MSNBC, they're seeing your ad over and over again, right? Same thing with the tracking pixel for social media, for Facebook, right? And Instagram, because they're pretty much the same. And same thing on the Yelp site, because people go to Yelp for reviews. When it's all integrated as a complete system, their customers are getting that 7 points of contact, right? They're getting the 7 points of contact within a matter of days. They see your company. So they're more likely to come back and buy, right? So the old method, when we come back here, of just sending traffic is obsolete. Sure, I can do your SEO. Sure, I can run Google ads. Sure, I can run Facebook ads. But they're not going to convert. And why are they not converting? Well, here, let me pull up my other infographic over here. This is my handy dandy notebook, Blue's Clues reference. Okay, so basically a sales funnel is the reason why people are going to convert. Okay, this is like the marketing butter. And I know everybody hears this and everybody's like, Jason, why do you promote ClickFunnels so much? Like, seriously, I have it all over the place. I love ClickFunnels, not just for the software, but because like all the books and the literature. Russell Brunson is a marketing genius. If you haven't read the books, read them. I've got a free course in this group that everybody gets access to, 100% free. It's in the cover photo. Just click on it, sign up to the free course, and start watching some videos that I made. All right, absolutely free. But anyways, the reason why is here, number one is the traffic, right? So this is what's going on here. Come on. The number one thing that people focus on, these are the Facebook ads, right? Those are Facebook ads, they're Google ads, they're SEO, and everybody thinks that just by doing that and getting people to their website, it's going to be magic, it's going to make them money. Well, no. You need to get the 7 points of contact, and then you get them into what's called a capture page. Now, this is it's a magical page because it's not confusing. It basically looks something like this. I got another infographic over here. What did I do with it? There it is. All right. So there's no options to jump around, right? It's not like a confusing website. There's one option. You put your name and your email, and we're going to solve your problem, period. This is our business. This is what we do. You want to learn more? Do it. And I'm oversimplifying it. Yes, I am. But this literally applies to any business. I have an HVAC business that I work for. One of my HVAC client, and we're here in Arizona. It's so competitive. like, you wouldn't believe some of the cost per clicks, the ads that we run, it gets like $10, $20 a click. It's ridiculous, right? But on my capture page, it's just a simple logo. Like, I had one that said, your wife is hot. Time to get the AC fixed. It's a funny joke, right? And it makes them laugh, and they're like, and then right here it just says, leave your name and your email address, and your phone number, and we're gonna contact you here shortly. And we're gonna figure out how we can fix your problem. And people are like, yeah, I have a problem that needs to be fixed. So of course they're happy to put in their information there, right? It's just natural. So, and I close that out here. Let me open that back up. So naturally, once they become part of this capture page, you now have their contact information. And that contact information is worth its weight in gold, okay? Because you get to follow up with them on emails, social media. You get to interact with them regularly to increase those 7 points of contact. Does that make sense? And this is what I tell my clients, right? So naturally, when they become part of the email sequence, they're getting your emails, they're interacting with you on social media. They may not purchase right away, but after they log in, you can sell them your product that you're offering. Maybe it's an e-commerce store, maybe it's a service, maybe they buy, maybe they don't. The email sequence keeps bringing them back. Do you get it? Do you understand? That's why I push sales funnels, because this whole thing that I just showed you right now, this whole sequence, and if they do buy, they can buy something else, right? They can buy an upsell, they can buy something else, take them back to your website, have them engage with you. And this is the reason why it works. And it was because of that last infographic, or the one that I had earlier right here, is because of the rule of 7. The more you can get in front of them, the more likely they are to convert. So naturally, when I'm talking to my clients, I want to integrate everything for you. I'm not just selling you SEO. I'm not just selling you Google ads. I'm selling you customers. Okay, I'm selling you clients. I'm putting money in your pocket. I want to build this platform for you, right? So now, with all that, now I can show pricing. I'm not going to open with pricing, because if I tell them $1,000, they're gonna laugh in my face, right? So now, I'm not going to show you all of my pricing, guys, but here, let me show you this one. All right, this infographic here that I show my clients. I want to build everything for you. It's a premium digital package, right? Where you get your SEO, you get your Facebook ads, you get analytics, you get lead tracking, you get retargeting, you get the sales funnel building, you get website management, you get call tracking. See what I'm doing here is I'm offer stacking. I'm telling them all of the stuff that they're going to get. And since I don't have any prices here, but I'll tell you what, this regional gold SEO, this alone is worth $2,000. It's worth $2,000 a month. Facebook ads management, you're looking at about $500 a month. Your analytics, $500. Lead tracking's $500. You're looking at probably $10,000, especially here in the Elite Digital Marketing Package. You're looking at about $10,000 worth of marketing, right? And when in actuality, it really is. I can drop the price if I wanted to and deliver all of this. We'll say the top one up here, the premium digital. I can deliver all of it for about $2,000 for a client. But you see what I just did? How I just threw all of that value in their face, and I said, hey, up here, all of this stuff that I'm going to give you, it's worth $10,000 worth of stuff, but I'm going to do it for you for $2,000 today, only today. And I'm doing this because I need the testimonials. I need your support. I'm giving you a huge discount because I'm a new company. I'm just starting out, and I know this is going to work for you too, so I'm not going to even offer a contract. See what I'm saying? So now, not only am I getting a higher end ticket, a $2,000 product for sale, but I'm also going to get a testimonial. They're also empathizing with me because I'm just starting out. They know they're getting the value, they're getting the discount, plus you don't have to worry about the testimonials and trying to prove them, because you see what I just did? I kind of just went the long way around to convince them. So, and that's exactly why the whole point of this today was, because Ty Lopez makes it sound so simple, but he never talks about how to do it. Like, apparently in his courses, and I took one of his courses a while ago, it was for social media marketing, and it was just a brief course, and he did not get into tactics and strategy like this, like on how to close a sale, right? Because the number one thing that happens, if I throw a number out there, I'm not exaggerating when I tell you that a client, the potential clients that I deal with, every single time I throw a number out, their eyes bulge out of their head And they're like, oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. So then you have to be ready to close, right? You have to be ready to solve their problems. And you ask them a question. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But you understand the system works, right? You understand what I'm offering here, and this works. And I even show them proof, like because I can show them their competitors' websites and how they have Facebook pixels installed on their website. I can even look at their Facebook ads and I'd be like, your competitors are clearly doing this. Do you know it works? So what's the biggest hurdle? What's stopping you from signing up today? And usually their response is money. It's too expensive. Do you have anything cheaper? And of course I do. Of course I do. Well, if you don't want to go with the complete digital marketing, maybe we'll just go with local SEO, right? Let me get my foot in the door with you, right? I've got this regional silver package. It's got 15 primary keywords, 75 keywords, tracking research. And I just started offer stacking this. It's $1,000 a month, right? And then sometimes that's too much, or sometimes I'll even go back to this and I'll cut the prices, or I'll downgrade on all of these. Like I'll give them like a basic Facebook ads, basic analytics, basic SEO, and then I'll be like, I'll do all that for $1,500, and just by doing that, I'm not actually lowering my price, I'm lowering the offer. Does that make sense? And that's something that's crucial to closing. Never lower your price. Never come down on your price. Always, always, always stick to your guns. Okay. I can't say that loud enough, because if you lower your price, that's when everybody starts like doing that to compete. And then the market ends up becoming saturated and everything loses value and it's ridiculous. There's no profit margins. Nobody's happy. My biggest selling point right here is, okay, so I'm skipping ahead. Hold on. After the close, like right here, if I tell them $2,500 for this premium digital marketing package, and they say that's just too much, and I'm like, well, what isn't too much? What number were you thinking in your head? I'm just curious. And they usually throw out a number, right? Like more like 2,000. They don't go that much lower because they know they're getting incredible value. So they'll usually throw out a number like 2,000, and I'll be like, okay, well, what if I can do 2,000 for that exact same package? Would you join the family today? And then you hold your hand out, right? Like you want to shake it, and you don't move. You don't pause, right? I think what's that expression is, the first one to talk loses. It's true. All right. So you have to consider that when you're trying to close. And a lot of the times they'll bring other issues too. And you got to be ready. You got to be ready to act, because a lot of them will be like, I can't commit to $2,500 a month contract for 12 months. That's insane. What is that? That's $2,500 a month. For 12 months, 2,500. I'm bad at math, so I need a calculator. Don't tease me. All right. It's $30,000. I can't afford a $30,000 contract with you. I don't know you. Fair enough. Well, you know what? I know that this will work, and I believe in it so much that we don't need to do a contract. I will waive the contract. All I ask is that if you can, 30 notice. That's it. Do we have a deal? And you hold your hand out. Welcome to the family. I answered your problems. Would you say that I answered your problems? I answered all of your questions, right? Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Give me a shot. And the final test to closing a sale that I can suggest to anybody. Sorry, my son is calling me. I'm just going to call him back here in a second. Okay, so the final thing that I have to tell you, the final advice to closing a sale, if you are going to, especially a high ticket sale, ask. It's the dumbest thing in the world, but it works. Just ask. It's so weird how much just ask, right? If you're looking at it and they're like, oh, I don't know. Can I have the sale? Can I get the contract? Can you give me a shot? I would love the opportunity to work with you. Can you please give me a shot? And you just hold. First one to talk loses. It's that simple. So, I mean, I got to get off. I got to call my son. This was just kind of an impromptu live that I wanted to do because I was talking to somebody else earlier about Tai Lopez, and I don't like how they make it sound like it's so simple, because everything that I just did and I showed you takes practice. So you honestly cannot get discouraged, right? It's practice. If you practice it a million times, you start to get better. I actually got, I had a client today that rejected me, a potential client. I sat down, and that's discouraging too. When you go in and you give up an hour of your time for free and you're sitting down, you know you can benefit their company, and they just tell you straight up no. And I was like, well, come on. Just give me a chance. Let me offer you the SEO, just the SEO, and I'll even give you a low package. No. Okay, can I ask you why? I don't want it. I don't want your services. That's what they told me. And that hurts. Rejection sucks, right? But that's part of the game. So that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. Please leave a comment in the mix. Let me know what you think. I wanna hear some feedback, guys. Let me know what niche you're in. Let me know what your business is. Seriously, tell me what's going on. Obviously, I'm running an agency, but a lot of people that are coming in here, they're not doing an agency. Some people have small businesses, like a local shop that they want to get people to the door, stuff like that. That's actually who I work with. A lot of my businesses that I deal with are small businesses, so I can help. Hit me up. Ask me. You have an e-commerce store? I have a little experience in e-commerce. I can also show you how to get some lead gens and build some sales funnels for that. Also, take my free course. It's in the cover photo in the Facebook group. It's a free course. Also, if you sign up through any of the ClickFunnels, I am an affiliate, so I've got extra bonuses for anybody that does it. I seriously hook you up. That's what I'm all about. And seriously, DM me if you have any questions. All right, guys? And who's in the group? Sorry, I wasn't trying to ignore you, but I have 3 monitors here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. That's awesome. And we'll see you the next time, okay? All right, guys, take it easy.